are back with Shirley, who is introducing us to the nutritious and delicious carob plant and showing us great ideas for how to use it. But first, where does carob come from?
Well, carob comes from a giant tree.
Okay.
It grows about 50 feet tall.
Oh, man.
From the Mediterranean area. And it has like these legume bean-like pods that you see right here. They start off green on the tree, and I have a picture of it. And then when they're ready to pop, they actually fall off. They turn brown. And you see the twisting on it?
Oh, man.
As a matter of fact, I have some right here. I want to show you, actually right here. What happens is, during the time of harvest, which is between September and December, these start to twist on the tree and they
then
just
fall right off, so you don't have to climb up the 50-foot tree.
That's right.
They just come right to you. Now, you say that they're very similar to chocolate, only much better for you.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things about them that make them probably preferable. Oh, yes, go ahead and do that. That's okay. Number one, they have a ton of calcium in it, more than many of the plants. They've got fiber. They're very mineral rich. You'll like this. Caffeine-free and theobromine-free, which is that toxic ingredient in chocolate that makes it dangerous for dogs. It doesn't have that here.
Wow.
And so a lot of the times you're able to make pet cookies. And I have some here today, right here. And it's made with the little chips that are just carob.
Because dogs and animals, I think, but especially dogs, can't have chocolate, right?
That's
so this is a way to
and
make
did you taste how sweet it is?
I did.
Okay,
that's just like this, right off the tree.
Okay, so lower in fat than chocolate, and because it has natural sugar, it's not as bitter. So when you bake with it, you don't have to add as much sugar.
Now, a lot of you know, I try to be very healthy in my life.
I know.
But one of the things that I definitely, I'm not great at is I have too much coffee. I drink too much coffee. It's my one kind of go-to. So to have maybe one or two coffee substitutes during the day would be fantastic. And you're saying that carob would be a fantastic coffee substitute.
Oh my gosh.
So show me how to make a coffee substitute.
Friends, this is really exciting, and maybe you'll get into it. The reason, because like you said, caffeine-free, and it really tastes so much like coffee. So we're going to start with 2 parts of roasted chicory. Has to be roasted.
Okay.
And it almost looks like coffee.
It does.
Right?
It looks a lot like coffee, actually.
And then roasted dandelion, which is in the same family as the chicory.
Is it?
Yeah. And then we've got some roasted carob. So 1 part of each of the carob and also the dandelion to 2 parts.
To 2 parts of the chicory?
No, you do it. I like you to do it.
And you said also you could add a little cinnamon in here if you wanted to,
if you want to get a little bit of that holiday flavor.
Okay, so you just stir that up a little bit.
All you do is stir it. And so how we're going to make this, it's called a decoction. And the decoction it sounds kind of fancy, right?
Well.
All it means is where you put your ingredients in boiling water.
Okay.
And then you boil it for a little bit, and then you let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes, because what happens is then the essence, all of the nutrients are extracted from your materials. And that happens a lot when you're using like roots. Like the chicory and also the dandelion, it's a root material.
Okay,
so go ahead and open our hot pot.
Okay.
But friends, if at home, and you're gonna don't wait for me. Go ahead. That's for you to do.
Do I just pour it right in there?
Yeah, pour it in.
Okay.
Okay, so what you're gonna do, we have a hot pot here, but you can just, on the stovetop, put a pan.
Right, sure.
Put it in water. We're gonna do a little stir. We're gonna get this boiling.
So you boil it up, and then you let it simmer for how long?
Like 10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes, and then essentially you'll be kind of brewing this.
Yeah, that is your decoction. That is, in a sense, it's different than when you make tea where you just steep it. This is a real boil. Okay, now this one's already ready.
That looks like a strong cup of coffee right there.
Okay.
So can I? Oh, so now you're going to pour through, because this way you're filtering out all of the parts in there. I'll just strain it out.
Okay, and after we strain it, friends, over in this little table, you see that I have a big bottle of this beautiful brew. You can just keep that in the refrigerator for a few days before you have company if you want to make a big amount. Or you can make your blend, and you can have this for many, many months.
And you can use it as gifts, too. I like the way that you've kind of like put that up, and people would love this.
Oh, you want to try it?
Have a little sip?
Yes, you may. I'm going to have mine with cream.
Oh, you're going to put a little cream in yours?
Yeah. Come on.
I'll wait for you.
Oh, you're such a gentleman.
Well, I want to make sure that we do a little...
Let's toast.
Yeah, toast. Toast to Shirley, and always learning about all things.
Yeah, caffeine-free.
Yeah.
Carob. Coffee-ish.
That's
it is coffee-ish.
Rich. It's coffee-ish.
Yeah.
And yet, like you say, a lot healthier and less caffeine. Well, no caffeine at all. Shirley.
The joy of nature.
Listen, my body thanks you
You're
for
welcome.
all that you do for more info. Coming up next.